everybody, Mike Fifer, Fifer Hobby Supply. This is going to be 83, and it's going to be a little tiny 83, but that's okay, and I'll tell you why. Because I've only been working on a few things over here, and there's only a few things you haven't seen, and I got hung up on a structure over there, and I'll explain it to you in the video. What I had to do was quite no fun. But anyways, today is what, Sunday? Yes, yesterday evening we had all the club members, most of the club members, come over for a cookout and sit on the porch and shoot the bull for a couple hours, have some brats and some hamburgers, and everybody brought a dish. We had a lot of good desserts. We had a lot of good food here. Everybody, we just shot the bull, and everybody seemed to enjoy themselves, and it was just kind of a year-end get-together. And Robin and I just wanted to get everybody together and just have a good time. So we did that last night, and that was a lot of fun. Everybody had a good time. We have also, once again, had more sprinkler problems, sprinkler issues. And we had lines popping off in the front, and I couldn't keep them from popping off. I think I know I had too much pressure up there was the problem. So you guys may or may not know this on drip systems, but you can buy pressure regulators that go in line to feed on the feed line to keep the pressure down on these drip systems, to keep them from blowing hoses off and that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, I had to put one on. It's the second place in the yard I've had to put one on. And here's a recommendation I would make. If you're doing a household system, I would recommend putting one of those on every half-inch feed pipe that you have that goes somewhere that you're going to attach tubing to, because it sure saves you a lot of work down the road with all these tubes popping off. Especially, they always seem to pop off when you go on vacation and make a mess out of your windows and stuff. Anyways, had to do some of that. Cleaned up the truck. We're getting the trailer cleaned up because we're going away this weekend once again. Just going up to Caballo Lake. We have a reservation there. And just sit around on our heinies for a couple of days. And I think that's about it. We have to take, I don't know if I have mentioned it before, but our dog Emma has, she's having trouble with her right eye, right eye. Anyways, it's filling up with blood. She has glaucoma, and we have to keep checking the pressure. She's on about 6 medications. Took her to a dog ophthalmologist, and what they determined with the blood test was that she got tick fever, which is highly irregular because our vet said that they see dogs all the time with 100 ticks on them and they don't get tick fever. We found 1 tick on her when we came back from Flagstaff, Arizona, and she got tick fever. And tick fever seems to cause eye problems in dogs. It's one of the things that it does do. Anyway, so we've been battling that, and she's going back for a checkup on Thursday. We don't know what they're going to tell us. Worst case scenario is at some point they may have to remove her eye. She's not in pain or anything, but we're worried about the eye rupturing. And right now it's full of blood. It's totally red. I didn't know that your eyeball could fill up with blood, and then whatever the problem is that caused it is fixed, the blood can drain out of your eye and you can have normal sight again. But we don't know whether that's going to happen. Anyways, that's enough about that, but we're dealing with that as well. So we might as well get on with this so you don't have to sit here and listen to me jabber to you all night long. Okay, everybody. I'm just going to kind of go around the layout here and show you what I've gotten done this week, which hasn't been a whole lot, which is what I always say. But I did get the gravel in on the dirt road, or the gravel road here, that goes up to the chemical plant. Got some vehicles parked up there. The gravel's all done coming down here. I know there's probably small details that I can put in, but this is where I'm at right now. I did put my log trucks out here, bringing logs in. So that's about it for right there. Now, the other thing I need to tell you is I did get some more light hubs in, so I have lights in the apartments back there. And I'll tell you the dumb thing I did that basically took me a lot of time this week. You notice that the gas station is still there, but I had to rip it out of there. And I'll tell you why. I could never figure out why I couldn't get the lights to light. And I kept looking, I'd go up on top, I'd look underneath for the wire, couldn't find it, go up here, couldn't find it. Well, that's because I never stuffed them down through the hole. So, dumb me, I had the thing already mounted, I had to pull it up, pull the whole thing up. Tore the roofing felt, all kinds of stuff, but it was going to go back in the same spot. But anyway, in the process of that, I did get the lights to work in the building and on the building. And I did print out some signs and did the Texaco sign out in front of the gas station. And I'm kind of glad I took the time to print those out on the computer, the signs out on the computer, put them on that light post, and hook up all the wiring in there, because when you turn the lights off, it really makes a nice effect. I had a real dark section there where the gas station was, and it just didn't look right. I also got a doctor's sign on the front of the building there, entrance to the doctor's office. Aside from that, I'm trying to think as I'm scanning around. I still haven't got the Greyhound, Gray hound. I know everybody gigged me on that. It's the guy that did those probably did it for a copyright infringement problem. So I know it's supposed to be Grey, and all of us know that, but that's just the way the sign is, okay? I had people just having an absolute coronary over that. So anyway, not much going on over here with the exception of, let me back up and I'll show you where I'm at right now. Okay, gang. Here's a shot of the filling station with the lighting on at it. And I think it really brings the scene to life. I hated tearing it up and having to put it back down and put the fence back up and stuff, but I think it was worth the effort. And I liked the outcome. And here's, if I back up, now you can see the apartment complex back there. I don't have any of these light functions dimmed to where I want them. It takes two people. One of us has to be on top and the other one has to be down there dimming all the knobs. But we'll get all that sorted out when I have some help here and I have some more street lights and stuff to put out. And when I get that far and get the buildings in the back put in, we'll do that. We'll set all the light levels. But there's what we have right now. Okay, here's where we are right now. I did cut the pedestrian bridge apart. And I have one part of it over there, obviously, and I have one part of it over here. And with them sitting in this position, I measured across there and it's 16.5 inches. So inside the house, I have all my little bridge sections put together, and I have the track soldered together, and I have the ends of them shortened up so they come together, which doesn't make any sense right now, but you'll just have to see it when I get that far. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about over here. I'm thinking about cutting this bottom stairway off and putting a handrail across, opening up the handrail on the other side, and then just building a sidewalk that comes out to it. So you wouldn't have this coming down. You'd just have a sidewalk coming through the park there, and it would go right onto this platform and up to the walk and across. I'm not sure how that's going to fly. First thing I want to do is just get it across there. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is embedding magnets in the foam core board down there, and then putting magnets on the bottom of the stanchions. Therefore, when I get the bridge built to go across there, it will strictly be held up by, or it will strictly be held in place by magnets, which will allow me to lift it out of there if need be to work on the track, especially since I don't have any of that track ballasted, painted, nothing. So I'll look around here, see if there's anything else I can tell you, but I think it's just pretty slim this week. Okay, everybody, that's about all the fun I can take tonight. It's about all I got to show you. Like I say, not very exciting. I cleaned up the room a little bit to have the people over and stuff, but no sense in showing you that. You've seen it when it's been cleaned before. But anyway, I think we'll wrap this up and just make it very short. And as usual, thanks for watching.